I have no hope.
Is it you don't like anime?
I don't like anime.
You got a problem with cartoons.
I don't.
Right.
Right. I didn't think I would need to cry today, but I guess I did. Stop. What the fuck is this? This is the first episode?
We are about to change your whole perspective. Are you excited? Great.
We just want to give a quick shout out to the person who actually helped us out or just made this entire intro for us. It is amazing. The first time I watched it, my jaw was on the floor. It still is so good. We're going to leave his link tree and all of his information right here. He's amazing. Please go ahead and give him some love and follow him. And yeah, we just really appreciate it.
It's amazing.
It's so good. So good. Like the first time I watched it, I was like, there is no way. Like I'm still like, there's no way. So good. 12 out of 10. Would recommend. Anyways.
Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We have upgraded our setup. It has only taken us 2 days and I haven't been able to watch anything for the past 2 days, so please be thankful in the comments. Yeah, we just got 2 strips of LED lights and I don't know how we're gonna rip them off with the paint, I guess. But yeah, I guess we're gonna figure it out once it happens. I'm gonna pass the mic to the main G who's been actually working on setting up this whole thing, and I've been just sitting here and telling him where to click. Nothing has been working. We actually have 2 mics, and as you can tell, we're only using one because we still haven't been able to figure out how to use the second one. So yeah, I'm gonna pass the phone to the main G.
Okay, this is how we go from now on. And we're gonna try our best because we don't know how to do any editing. I don't know anything, how anything works. We don't know anything. So we're all gonna figure it out together. You can drop suggestions in the comments.
For the new stuff for us to watch.
The stuff that we can watch other than Attack on Titan. Like, she was the anime hater. I always loved anime, but there's a lot of stuff that I haven't seen. So we can all see them together, react to them, and yeah, it'll be alright. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, guys, if you have anything, any types of suggestions or anything like that, like 99% of you have already recommended something, but we need like top tier. Anything that you guys can think about, I guess we can watch it, no problem. We're gonna figure out the rest of our setup. I mean, this is pretty much how we're gonna look from now on. So I hope you guys are excited. Yeah, that's it. I'm excited to watch it for the first time in 3 days.
I think this is season 3.
Episode like 3, I think.
Episode 4, I think.
Yeah. Here's how my day goes, right? I wake up and then like I go on with my day and then I start driving to go somewhere. And then I read some of the comments and then it triggers me and then I'm like, okay, and then I start thinking theories, right? So the entire time since the beginning of the series, the beginning, I have been literally questioning everything. The whole time I'm like, okay, like there's something that I saw like that said, oh, the Titans are actually trying to protect everybody within the wall. And then I'm like, okay, so are Titans the walls because Annie was the girl, the blonde girl that crystallized herself? Like, is she the wall? Who is the wall? It was the religious guy right the whole time and they were just keeping the secret to keep everybody safe. I don't know, but this is the thing that's been on my mind this entire time. That's the only thing that I think about literally all day, every day, when I get like a moment and it just pops into my head. I'm just guessing theories. I'm on question number, I don't know, 60. At this point, I've stopped. My notes are getting full, so I guess we're just gonna wait. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's it.
Let's play.
Perfect.
Can't wait.
Hold it.
Commander Pixis, the garrison and scout regiments frequently risk their lives side by side on the front lines. How are we to know that you aren't working together now?
I am deeply disturbed to hear that you believe we would align ourselves with the Scout Regiment. There is nothing more senseless than humans killing each other. In this cramped bit of world that's been left to us, it would take but a single spark to engulf all. Just before the battle to retake Trost began, I said as much to the men I lead, and then sent hundreds to their deaths. If the Scout Regiment is that fatal spark, then it should be smothered at once.
Commander Erwin Smith, you have been found guilty of violating Clause 6 of the Charter of Humanity. Your sentence is death.
Stop.
Your execution will be carried out at once. Take him.
Erwin, is this what you wanted?
Do something.
What about your training?
Why is nobody doing anything?
Look at this. Look at his face.
He knew.
It was just like Walmaria. The armored and colossal titans appeared out of thin air and broke through both gates in Colonist District. Currently, countless refugees are flooding this way from the east.
Secure an evacuation route. Order all available garrison troops to make for the eastern front and defend the people. We must get those evacuees into Walsina. Hurry and go. Saving the people is our highest priority.
Sir! No, wait! I want every last...
What doesn't make sense to me is like, okay, everybody left, right? Everybody left. The scouts left to go in the forest. Little sneaky snake hiding in the forest. Okay?
Hiding.
Yeah. Why is nobody talking about the commander? Why is nobody like, oh my god, what's gonna happen to him? Oh my god, what's gonna happen? Why is nobody talking about that? They just left him. They're like, okay, peace out. We're going on a glamp trip. Glamping.
Well, they're also wanted right now. They're being haunted.
It doesn't matter. It's their leader that saved Eren only 65,000 times. Where is Levi to save his commander?
Hiding. Protecting the team.
Levi should be protecting the commander.
Oh my god.
The commander deserves the world. He's standing for the whole team, that the whole team is not standing up for him. How is this real?
I agree.
How can you not be pissed off at this? I'm so confused. Okay, it's breached. The wall Sina or the wall Maria is breached, whatever. And then what? Cool. And what? So the big titans are back?
She's giving the news. Apparently, they're back.
I sense some lies in your words.
So she said.
But that's not what actually is happening, is it? Anyways, I give it a 0 out of 10 already.
2 minutes in.
Yeah.
Gate to Walsina closed off. Not a single refugee will be allowed inside this wall.
But all those people, everyone in Wall Rose will die. You're commanding us to stand by while half of humanity gets devoured?
Like Erwin said, if we let them in, then we'll end up in a civil war. The rule of law must be protected above all. The government mustn't fail.
We can't be sure. That's only a possibility. There's no guarantee that will...
It's enough that the possibility exists. Our authority is and must always be absolute. Now follow your orders.
To think that the wall would end up getting breached at a time like this. Although there is a...
Why do they all have a barcode on their heads?
already secured the
Barcode?
Yeah.
Before too long, the vessel will take it. And then our problems will end.
They have the lines.
Oh.
This is far from ideal, but there's no
Oh, that's
point
anime.
in losing our composure.
It's a barcode.
We still have one
little-
wall
Beep.
moored right shouldn't that
shadow,
feel?
little
Agreed.
wrinkles.
We're still safe for now.
It's a barcode.
We have our orders. Let's get those gates closed. Hold on. The refugees are coming now.
Who should decide? Who has the right?
What's taking so long? Go do your duty. Ignoring my orders is an act of treason.
And I guess I'm a traitor.
Say what? But sir,
I can't. I am a citizen of Wall Rose. I refuse to shut the gates on those people!
you dare to
I stand with him.
Who's that?
Premier Zachary.
The
Big
judge.
boss?
Did you find the way they
Judge-
reacted
Judge-
surprising?
What
I
was she
wasn't
called?
expecting
Judge Judy.
Judge Judy?
Surprising? Not
Judy Judge.
Premier Zachary, what's the meaning of this? That report you all just heard was fabricated. There's no cause for alarm. As of this moment, there have been no reports of any Titan attack.
Bastard! This was all a farce?
It wasn't his plan. It was mine.
Pixis?
It would appear that most of the interior police are off rounding up scouts somewhere, which worked out nicely for me.
What are you saying?
When you asked me, I declared to you in earnest that the Garrison Regiment is not aligned with the Survey Corps. But I forgot to mention something else. We are not aligned with your assembly either. That's right. Although I agree with Erwin on several
So
points,
one military is
I was
going
still
against the
willing
second
to put my
military?
No.
So he's basically saying whatever your beliefs are, I don't care. I went by mine, and I'm gonna do whatever I think is right. He had a
Yeah,
different plan in
yeah,
mind.
Kinda, yeah. He was like, he was basically like, oh, we're not siding with them, but who said we're siding with you? Yeah.
So what does that mean?
Moving on.
trust in your government, so long as you could prove yourselves to be the better choice for humanity. Because you have knowledge that we don't about both the Titans and the Walls. Had you shown that you actually gave a damn about protecting the people you govern, I would have stood by and watched as you sent Erwin to the gallows. In fact, depending on the choice you made, all of us were prepared to forfeit our lives. However, you've made it clear that our suspicions were correct.
Wow.
It's true that we soldiers know next to nothing about the Titans and their powers. But I dare say that despite this fact, humanity is safer in our hands.
What? Don't be such a fool! Just what do you expect to accomplish by threatening us? You'll fail! The people will never obey you! The monarchy has ruled for over 100 years. You would never gain the support of the nobles!
It would appear that you've misunderstood what this is. You see, it's far more than a mere threat. It's a coup d'etat.
Interior police have been subdued. The capital is secured, sir.
Well done. To be a soldier can sometimes mean obeying your commander over your king.
And that's especially true when the king's a pretender. He'll be exposed and replaced.
This is real? You plan to... Don't think for 1 second that this coup has a sliver of legitimacy.
Given the scenario you were presented with,
Error,
your choice
God.
of clothes seen as gates
Error, God.
broke Clause 6 of the Charter of Humanity. Furthermore, you installed a puppet king in order to seize the reins of power for yourselves. This crime is known as treason.
They're going in for it.
Oh, shit! Right now!
What, is it dinner time?
Oh, shut your mouth, you stupid oaf!
Do you remember the guy in Iron Man 3? The fake. And he was in Shang-Chi. Literally.
The same thing.
Literally. Is it dinner time?
Wait, so okay, so I understand that they have placed him in like the king's position to run their own thing and be like, okay, yeah, he's the king, whatever. I understand that. So the military essentially overpowered the government right now because he's not the actual king. what are they gonna do with him? And I think he's Aragog, so he's gonna turn. Maybe he's not at this point. I don't
Because
know.
we saw him in the last second.
Imagine Levi as an Aragog. Oh my god.
Here we go again.
I swear. If Levi is not a Titan, I will rate the show as 0 out of 10. Can you imagine how powerful he would be as a Titan? He would wipe everybody off. Everybody who's bad. Or who he thinks is bad. Gone. Poof.
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 Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect solution to the entire
Yeah, I think
show.
Levi should be a Titan. That's it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, Erwin, looks like you managed to pull it off on a new path. One far more dangerous than the last.
And there you have it. The coup was successful. Premier Zachary now has full control of the capital and government. For the time being, at least. The nobles seem to be staying in line.
Okay, but what about the incident with Mr. Reeves?
We got a public confession out of one of the interior police. Reeves son Flago really pulled through for us.
Come on, don't you get it yet? The government doesn't give a shit about saving any of us! You can face the truth now, or you can die wishing you had!
We have to do this. If Titans attack again, all the things you're protecting will be gone. There'll be no company. Our families will die. Let's print
Okay,
the truth
pause.
before that happens.
Can we talk about this guy for a second? He had nothing.
son?
Yeah, he had nothing. He was scared of everything. He was scared to tell the truth about how his father went away. Like, he was just scared to say anything. And then afterwards, after the speech, and after everybody was able to see him in a new light, he actually picked himself back up. And he was like, okay, I'm gonna save everybody. Like, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna save the whole town. Because that's his new responsibility. They literally gave him purpose in life. Like, it's so small, but like, he plays one of the bigger roles in this anime. Notice how I didn't say cartoon, even though I was about to. Okay, play.
That would be a crime.
At this point-
all these seasons.
At this point, me acknowledging it as something else, you guys should be proud of me. That's it.
It's all written right there. The abuse of power, the bogus charges against the scouts, and that King Fritz was both a puppet and a fraud. It's clear that we only acted in self-defense. In short, we're no longer criminals.
Just like that.
How happy they are.
Levi literally unbothered.
Looks like Erwin's gamble paid off.
That it did. But it wasn't just Erwin who gambled. Many people had to make a lot of hard choices for this to work.
Whereas
Facts.
my choices got 3 of your people killed. I'm sorry. Here's the thing, the Interiors may have lost, but not all of them know it. They still have Aaron and Historia too. We need to find them quickly.
Right. I think I know where they might be. Let's get there and put an end to this fight.
Where's the translation? Gone? Poof.
Largely due to Erwin's actions, it was declared that the old system of rule would be dismantled. Once the military had secured the capital, they made the announcement immediately. The declaration was given from the very gallows that Erwin was meant to be executed on.
That's right. It's exactly as Premier Zachary explained in his speech. Please understand that our objective here is not to establish military rule. We intend to replace Fritz with a monarch born of the true royal bloodline. They'll be responsible for leading humanity, and that includes us.
I get what you're saying, but frankly, why should the people believe that your king is any more legitimate than the one you deposed?
I'm sure you understand that the people are quite concerned. No one knows who to trust at this point.
For the sake of humanity,
It might have been better to let that government stand. Like Commander Pixis was saying, they have far more knowledge than us, and they've kept humanity going at least this far. Even if they would have watched as half of the human race perished, it's better than letting us go extinct. Should I have given up? Let them take Erwin? Surrendered my life and put my comrades at risk? And put my trust in their selfish wisdom? Too late now. Instead, I endangered us all.
Your duty is as painful a burden as ever, I see. Perhaps death would have been easier for you. So tell me, why didn't you do as you just described?
I'm not sure.
Why don't I tell you my own reason? I've hated those arrogant bastards for a long time. Those self-assured pigs. They'd feed from gilded troughs and pretend their shit was gold. Know what? I think I might grow to like them. Now that the day I've dreamed of has finally come to pass. Well, at any rate, if you hadn't done it today, I would have given it a shot myself.
Imagine he's Aragog.
I honestly couldn't care less about how this
Somebody
fool
needs to be
ends up
Aragog, and I need to find out now.
I guess I'm quite the scoundrel, huh? I'm telling you this because I know that you're the same. You made the choice that would keep you alive. Some part of you decided that humanity's fate only mattered if you could live to see it.
I must be incredibly conceited to think that.
It's your turn to answer now. Why did you risk it all just to bring them down?
I've had this dream. Something to prove. Ever since I was a child.
His papa.
Hanji, you said you might know where they are?
Oh yeah, guess I should explain how. Erwin gave me this scout report from an investigation on Lord Rice's land.
Mikasa
It
as a
details
Titan would be
certain
sick too.
incident That
Here's what my thought process is, okay? If Annie was a Titan, if Eren is a Titan,
Eren.
Yeg. If he's a Titan, if the Krista is a Titan. See how I got everybody's name right for the first time? Aren't you impressed with me?
Perfect.
How many more are there?
Titan-wise?
No. People
People-wise?
within the squad who are Titans.
Missing just a few, but I'll let that slide.
Well, the
Just this
other
time?
two guys,
Perfect explanation.
the bold Aang and the other one with the hair.
No names still, okay.
Yeah, those are the descriptions. You can understand everything perfectly. But how many more are there that we haven't seen yet? That's my daily thought. Welcome to my daily thought podcast.
Connie,
Who's Connie?
gray hair guy, short hair,
Yeah.
yellow eyes.
Uh-huh.
There's Sasha, potato girl.
Sasha?
Potato girl? That's always hungry, keeps stealing food.
She's a Titan?
I thought we were talking about humans.
No, I'm talking about the humans that become Titans.
Oh, I thought you were just naming names. I thought we were looking at like how many you can remember. Okay, that's great. That's it. End of conversation. All right, moving on.
It occurred 5 years ago on the Rice estate.
Let me go talk to the wall. It's gonna be the
It
same
was the
thing.
day Walmart
Look, you're missing out.
I'll summarize the most important parts from the beginning. So, as far as regional lords went, Lord Rice was fair and well respected by the people. He had 5 children. The most well-known of them was his eldest daughter, Frida. She was a down-to-earth girl who even the peasants adored. But 5 years ago, on that night, disaster struck. With the fall of Walmaria having plunged the world into chaos, bandits raided and set fire to the only chapel around. Unfortunately for them, the entire Rice family had gathered there to pray. And so, the entire family was massacred by bandits that night. right, save one. Only Rod Rice managed to escape with his life. To top it all off, this incident occurred just a few days before Historia's mother was killed by the Interior Police. So we know that in the immediate wake of losing his family, Rod Rice sought out Historia. And something tells me that it wasn't out of a newfound paternal affection.
Well, she is of royal blood.
Wait, pause.
Has some other secrets.
It's
Okay, so this man's had a family, okay? A big family, and then the nice girl, she wasn't a part of that family. She was like an outlaw, like a child that he had with somebody, but his whole family is gone. His actual family is gone, but then the child that he had with the mistress is still alive, so it's actually his blood. She's not a part of the royal family that was in the church.
Yeah, she was. She was one of the 5 kids.
But they said that all of them were gone except the father. She just said it.
I don't remember the details, to be honest with you.
I'm right, you're wrong, just accept the truth.
I don't remember.
She just said that all of them were gone except for the father.
Okay.
So the father is seeking for his next royal or true blood, which is something that he had, whether it was before or during, I don't know his life. I don't know what this man thinks.
I literally don't remember. You might be right. I just don't remember. It's been a while since I watched it, and like after season 3, I was so confused anyways. Like I was watching and I was like, who are these people? What is going on? That's how I watched it after like season 3. Like I don't remember any of this. Yeah.
So he knew he had a daughter somewhere else, and the only reason why he wants her or he needs her is because she's the actual only true blood that is left, that is alive. But how did he know that she existed to begin with? Because of the mother. So the mother. I don't know why I keep saying it like that. Anyways, the mother was alive still, and he went back. But then. So maybe it happened after the family was wiped out. Because he met her, and then she like went into town at night. And then maybe that's how they met after his family was gone. And then she got pregnant. And then he found out later on. But she refused that it was, I don't know. It's so complicated. I don't know. I'm just trying to connect 3 dots here.
Perfect.
That's it.
Good, that's it?
Yeah, nothing more.
Possible, but I'm not sure yet. What really stood out to me, at least, was the fact that large parts of the chapel were destroyed. The chapel was built from stone. It would take a lot of time and effort to destroy it. If it was bandits, they'd have taken what they could and made a quick escape. Also, Lord Rice was the only witness. No one confirmed his story.
So he's
then
the Titan.
Lord Rice rebuilt the chapel with his personal fortune almost immediately. What was his rush?
Because he's a Titan. He didn't want anybody else to know that he can
When you
destroy
think
stone.
about
Because he's a part of the
It
stone.
only makes sense if it involved a Titan attack.
Yeah.
It
Hello?
may turn out that I'm jumping to conclusions, but it's suspicious enough to merit investigation, and it's the only lead we have.
Who's that?
What the hell?
Before the night is over, Rice's land will be crawling with our soldiers.
No. Just cut half of the episode. Don't even cut the scene. Cut half of the episode. Make it 12 minutes, not 20 minutes.
No.
What is this jumpman action going on here?
Okay. Yeah, they cut it. Yeah. Yeah.
And expect him to wait that long. We have to get there as soon as possible, before Aaron ends up in someone's stomach.
A Titan gains intelligence and the power to transform by eating a human being with that power. If that's actually true, how and when did Aaron first become a Titan? And who did he have to eat to gain his powers? Historia.
I'm just gonna rate it and then I'm gonna comment. A 7. I'm so pissed. I don't care.
Did you forget the Erwin part? How they started a coup, all that stuff. You're just reading the ending, I think. You're forgetting the first half of it.
I am. Erwin is a GOAT. I give Erwin 12 out of 10.
So the first half is 12 out of 10. Second half is
Just
7
for
out of-
Erwin, yeah.
Okay.
Second part is a 7. We're gonna rate it by halves now at this point because
Perfect.
they have the
We're gonna rate
right.
halves.
They have the right to cut the scenes halfway. We're gonna rate the episode halfway.
Perfect.
Maybe I'll rate it 3 times, 4 times. I don't know.
Perfect.
If they can do it, I can do it. Why not? Okay, so what does this mean? So Eren didn't get his powers just from Eren. He had to eat someone for him to gain the powers.
What do you mean by he didn't get his powers just by Eren?
By being him. Like, you're not just born with the power.
Okay.
So he had to eat someone with the power to get the power, or he had to drink the liquid juice. Lucky, what is it? Liquid luck.
Liquid luck. Felix Felicis.
So I guess there's 2 ways to become a Titan then? There is 1,001 thought going through my brain right now. There isn't one that I can actually say because none of them make sense because I'm literally going through them and then I'm answering them myself. It's like a globe spinning around.
Perfect.
Still no answers. 0 out of 10. That's it.
I think next episode you get some answers.
None of them are gonna satisfy me. I know that for sure.
We'll see.
For how many questions I have, none of the answers are gonna be good enough.
We'll see.
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just want to talk about the episode? Anything else?
That was a little bit nasty. Nothing to talk about. Perfect. There really isn't that much to talk about. I mean, I'm just confused. Erwin is the only one that is asking questions. And then I read a comment. Somebody said it actually, and it was really smart too. And I didn't even think about it in that way. Somebody said the reason why they're showing it like this is because we're viewing it as the characters do. So the same questions as the characters have, we have, because nothing is explained to them. And that kind of like flipped my switch in my head. And I was like, yeah, I actually didn't think about that. That's actually pretty smart. Because nobody knows what's going on. Like, they just go by it. Whatever happens, happens. And that's cool, and I like that. What I also like about anime is the fact that you're actually able to see or hear what's going on inside everybody's brain. Like Erwin thinking, Armin thinking right now, out loud. and we can hear everything.
Yeah.
I think that is perfect. I wish I could hear what everybody else in every single movie is thinking. But that's the reason why books are there. But
Horrible.
I love it.
Horrible.
You would never know anything about Harry Potter if
can't
you
read.
never read any books.
I can't read. I just don't know how to read.
Anyways, if you want a good book recommendation, read Good Girl's Guide to Murder.
Anyways.
Target, $20. There's like 4 books.
Anyway.
I read one book, each book in like 2 days. Anyways, have a good night. We're going to watch another one. You can do whatever with your night, whatever you please. You can watch season 4. I don't even know when that's actually coming out. October, probably?
Season 4 is out.
It's out?
Yeah.
Part 2?
I don't even know. There's a season 4 and then I think part 1 or I don't even know. That's a little confusing over there. I don't even remember that.
Anyways, I'm excited for that.
Perfect.
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.